Lovely. I don't know what's at my door. Amazing timing. All right, for people that are popping in, it looks like there is. Oop, that was a freeze. Um, so for some folks, I guess there's an ad break. That's pretty quick, man. I was only on for like a couple minutes. When did that come on? Man, I never thought this day actually would come. I never thought it. Not at all. Ah. I'm sure the ASMR right there is not too good. Oh, it never actually says that it's back. Okay, that's funny. So, what the ASMR was I actually managed to get a pair of slime or a set of slimes, and they actually showed up. That's quite an achievement. This is my second time going after them. First time I tried to do them, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna get myself a birthday present. Like, I literally ordered them on my birthday, like in like 2023 or something, and 2022, 2023, something like that. And yeah, like just nothing. I waited for a very, very long time, and they were just like, yeah, you know, they'll be here, and just never ever showed up. So yeah, I kind of, after a while, I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. I don't know that that this is gonna happen. So so yeah, I gave up and just kind of chilled. And a little while back, they were like, yeah, you know, we got a bunch of extra ones, and that you'll be able to get some. You know, if you see a set that says such and such, you'll be able to get those by like mid-November or something like that. I can't remember. And like, I was like, oh, cool, that's really awesome. Maybe I'll actually be able to get some. So I ordered it. Yeah, that's like 3 months ago. And they were supposed to be here 2 months ago. Something like that. And I mean, at least the partially the delay was not their fault. That was the customs fault, but still not the best. But yeah, I'm genuinely kind of shocked that oh hey, there actually is another tracker down there that was buried. yeah, so I'm very excited to try this out next time. Next time the Kel gang comes together to hang out. Man, I'm like suitably stoked. I have so much trouble with the lighthouse trekkers, and they're like, being that I use a quest for having both the eye tracking and mouth tracking and all that kind of stuff, that like getting all that stuff in sync is always such a mess. And yeah, to have something that potentially will be able to still give me that full body experience, but not like you know, not have to literally lose one of my trackers just so that I can track my head, you know. Yeah. So let's see. That looked really funny. Oh my god. I just realized it's like, you're still playing Final Fantasy. And I'm like, what the shit? Alright. I'm just gonna dock this, so... No. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Why? Stop it. There we go. All right. Now let's see. Did it actually properly update? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now it's showing the right stuff. Also doesn't help that like I haven't streamed in so long, and because of, you know, gestures at all of this. But now that a certain Durgan is done with the P4s, it is my time to dance all night. So anyway, let me see if I can get this fan a little bit lower. Nope. You want a personal assistant. I think we all do, actually. Wait, that's not allowed there. All right. Well, the music is going to now take a back seat as we kick on over to
here's another one.
Gotta watch the game. That's the one zone. Yay!
Persona 4, dancing all night.
Now I will admit, the stream today will be with the dub. I'm not a fan of the P4 dub. But I do not actually own the P4 or the PlayStation 4 version of this. I only own it on the PS Vita. So I am actually just using a Vita TV to play this through. So yeah, that is a thing. I kind of regret it in hindsight. When I bought it, I was just so happy to get something for the Vita, since there wasn't a whole lot of games that came out or were coming out at the time. So I was just like, yeah, Vita! I got it. And, you know, now it's kind of like, well, that sucks. I haven't looked up like what copies of this for PlayStation actually go for now, but I'm sure it's probably not terribly cheap. But plus, you know, yeah, buying all the DLC again would be sucky because this game had a boatload of DLC and it was really expensive. So anyway, it is time. It's time to watch lots of cutscenes. Because a lot of people think that this is not a full-fledged Persona game.
Well then, that concludes this audition.
It's not, but
We'll contact you individually with your results after some time.
Thank you, sir.
Take care now.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you for staying so late.
Thank you so much. See you. Please excuse us. Sorry. Thank you for everything. We'll get back.
Okay. I see the little thing there that says, "We are taking an ad break." And I'm like, I guess that means that it's going to take a minute. So we'll wait for that. And in the process, I am going to see let's see. Let's see. Man. It's not what I want. All right. Well, okay. I guess I'll just. No. All right. Nothing like an epic fail right off the bat. It's magical.
Well then, that concludes this audition. We'll contact you individually with your results after some time.
Thank you, sir.
Take care now.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you for staying so late.
Thank you so much. See you. Please excuse us. Sorry. Thank you for everything. We'll get back. Oh, good luck. I'm rooting for you too. Excuse me? Yuko-san?
Was that a scream?
From the studio.
It was from the studio. Hey!
What?
What's going on?
Hey, have you heard that rumor?
Huh? Which one?
When you look at some website at midnight, there's this weird video that plays on its own. It's hard to really make out much at first, but you can totally see this idol who should be dead dancing in it.
When you watch the video to the end, supposedly you get taken away to the other side, and you never wake up.
When you awaken, you are greeted with an unfamiliar sight. The floor, the walls, even the ceiling, everything in the mysterious room is colored a deep ultramarine. Before you sits a similarly familiar woman. Unfamiliar.
Oh, welcome to the Velvet Room. Don't worry, this is merely a dream. The you in the real world is sound asleep. Having said that, you're no guest of this room.
She fixes you with a piercing stare, as if appraising you, before continuing.
Perhaps you've gone astray in your dream and wandered into a realm beyond your ken. This is the Velvet Room, a place that exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
If you see a hand on the screen, that's because I brushed the touchpad on the controller.
Normally, only those who have agreed upon some form of contract may come here.
After saying so, she turns her gaze downward, as if in contemplation.
But nothing meaningless happens in this room. If you are here, there must be a reason for it. Very well. I'll use this as an opportunity to tell you of a guest we once hosted here.
The woman before you straightens her posture slightly, faces you directly. It seems she's going to tell you a story about someone other than yourself. Who does she intend to tell you about?
Yes, I know just whose story to relate. This is the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within my heart a flame that none of our countless visitors could match. I knew him as Yu Narukami. In overcoming a terrible ordeal that befell a certain town, he formed an irreplaceable bond with his friends. The power of their bond supported them through every trial, even when facing an adversary with inhuman powers. They remained undaunted throughout. You seem perplexed. I'm not surprised. You could have no notion of what I'm speaking of, after all. In that case, I will show you a glimpse into the story after they overcame their ordeal.
When the woman raises her hand, brilliant light slowly floods us.
To be clear, this is not the story of the ordeal they faced. One might think of it as a festival that they performed in, at the risk of their own lives.
At the risk of their own lives. Yeah, you could say that. Just one moment. I am double checking. Nice. Starting down. Okay. You and his friends. Production company, Takura Productions practice studio. About half a year has passed since we solved the case that took place in the peaceful rural town of Inaba. Summer vacation has been over for a while, but the heat still clings. Today, we had come to a certain production company's office for a particular purpose.
Rise-san's very late. It's past time for our lesson already.
Upon saying so, Naoto looks up at the clock on the wall. Naoto Shirogane. She's an underclassman and 1 year younger than me, but she's a detective and 5th generation of distinguished Shirogane family. When I first met her, she had problems with how others saw her, presented herself as an adult man. Now, though, she shifted away from that. I nod to Naoto before taking out my own cell phone, scanning the backlit screen.
No text or voicemail from her. What about you?
Me neither, it seems. I wonder if something happened. But in that case, I think you'd be the first one Rise-san would contact, Senpai.
Rise Fujikawa. She's an underclassman and a year younger than me, like Naoto. She's a teen idol famous across Japan, working under this company, Takura Productions. Just like Naoto, she had her own issues to deal with. When we first met her, Rise had been on hiatus from her work as an idol. However, the year we spent together helped her grow. She's currently in the midst of making her comeback to showbiz. Actually, Rise's comeback is essentially the reason ordinary high school students like us are here in the first place.
Should I give her a call?
No, we can wait a little longer. Her work schedule is tight to begin with. It's us who are imposing on her time. Or rather, it's me.
My finger hovers over the call button, but I stop at Naruto's words and put my cell way in my pocket. It's true. Rise must be very busy. It may be better to wait a little bit longer and see what happens. Just as I'm thinking this, Naoto moves on to another conversation topic.
It still seems so hard to believe. For me, of all people, to be standing in a production studio awaiting dance lessons.
I couldn't have pictured it either, if it wasn't for Rise's comeback performance.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. They're calling it LMB for short, correct? It seems to be a momentous occasion. I've heard TV crews will be there on the day of the concert.
That's right. We'll be participating as backup dancers in a performance at LMB, the debut show for Rise's comeback. Of course, Rise aside, we're all just amateurs. We're going to need a lot of practice before we can handle a real show. So far, our practice has been extremely rigorous, and it's still continuing on now.
Ballroom dancing I could have managed, but I'm entirely useless at this. I felt much more at ease fighting monsters in a strange world than I feel here.
Oh man, I'm super late. I'm so sorry.
Rise-san! Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
My last meeting just wouldn't end. Were you two waiting long?
No, it wasn't that long.
Really? I was pretty late, so I figured you'd be mad.
Alright, gonna pause for a second as we get another break. While that's going on, I'll probably finish up setting that up later. Okay.
We don't hold it against you. With the music festival right around the corner, you must be overwhelmed with all the preparations. After all, it's not just we two you've been supervising. I've heard that you're making time to give lessons to the others in Inaba as well.
As Naoto says, we three aren't the only ones of our friends who will be participating in this Love Meets Bond festival. The members of the investigation team, our friends who helped solve countless cases in the distant Inaba, will be performing at this festival as well. Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy. Even now, the 8 of us are practicing our dance moves daily. Though Rise is busy with work, she's been going back and forth between here and Inaba to help teach our friends in the country.
Well, everyone's pitching in to help me. Senpai, Naoto-kun, my friends in Inaba. I want all of us to be our absolute best on stage, so I'll do whatever I can to help achieve that. But man, the festival producer's been a real pill about it. Just a minute ago, she was going on and on about throwing our money away on amateurs. It was like I wasn't in the room. I was seriously seeing red. We'll show her. We're gonna pull this off whatever it takes, and then she'll see how amazing all of you are.
I'm changing some stuff around. There we go. What? Why am I flying? Don't give me that. There we go. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this set up. There we go. Now, let's see if that works. Next time it doesn't ad break, we'll see. All right.
You're a true professional. My hat is off to you.
You know it. So you can't slack off either, Naoto-kun. Come on, let's get this rehearsal start.
Oh, good. All 3 of you are here.
Studio door opens, cutting off Rise's words. The man poking his head through the doorway might be the only other friendly face here besides Rise in this unfamiliar studio.
Inoue-san, what's up? Wait, is that you, Nozomi? Oh my gosh! Hey girls, it's been forever!
The man, called Inoue, gives a smile and enters the room we're in. There are a number of girls behind him, but I don't recognize any of them.
I'm sorry to interrupt your practice, Yu-kun and Naoto-kun.
Ah, Rise-san's manager.
Could you spare a moment of your time? there are some people I'd like to introduce you both to. They're another idol group with Takara Productions. They'll be performing at LMB too. Allow me to introduce Nozomi Nakahara, Tamami Uesugi, Sumomo Ujima, and Tomoe Sayama. These are the next generation of idols, following in Risei-chan's footsteps.
I see. So they're Risei's juniors. Four girls, clearly all part of the same group, smile at us, dressed in matching costumes. This isn't good. I'm not an expert on the showbiz world to begin with, so there's no way I'd know about them. Is it rude to tell actual teen idols to their faces that I don't know them? If Yosuke were here right now, things would be different. Yeah, we'd be hitting on them. However, backup comes from an unexpected place. Naoto is the one to speak up, previously lost in thought next to me.
I've seen them on TV before. As I recall, they're members of Kaname Kitchen.
Wow, Naoto-kun, that's right. You sure do your homework on this stuff. But it's just you four? Where's Kaname?
Kanami-chan's doing PR right now for her solo photo book that's out soon.
Kaname Kitchen. I recall hearing that name. I see. They're members of that group. If I remember right, they're a popular idol group made to center around Kaname Mashida, another of Risei's juniors. The four girls Inoue-san brought here make up the group Kaname Kitchen, minus Kaname herself right now.
You know, Inoue-san, you've been pushing Kaname too much lately. I don't think having her take on every job she's offered is a good thing.
You don't mince words, do you, Tomoe-chan?
Well, I have to be direct. LMB is just around the corner. Do you understand that even now we're behind on rehearsing?
Oh, I do. Trust me, I know how big that event is going to be for your group.
Hey, I want to do photo book work too. I want to model lots of outfits like cute swimsuits.
All right, Sumomo-chan, just calm down. If a job like that comes in, I'll make sure you get a crack at it.
Tomoe-san gives a weary sigh as Sumomo-san clings to Inoue-san like a pouting child. They're supposedly Risei's juniors, but I can't get a read on any of their actual ages. It's a little bit baffling. How old are they, actually? If I'll be speaking directly to them, how polite should I be? While I'm thinking it over, Naoto, who seems startled by their presence, in a completely different way, mutters, somewhat taken aback.
This is a bit overwhelming. It's like being in a room with 5 Riseis.
What? Am I that much like them? Is that what you think of?
Oh, no.
If I recall, Inoue-san's earlier introduction, this aggressive girl must be Tanami-san. After walking over towards us, she looks into my face and stares intently at me. Did I do something to offend her?
I'm Yu Narukami. It's nice to meet you.
Whoa, listen to this guy. Aren't you a tad too composed? You seem way too cool. I don't like it one bit.
Well, that's your problem.
Jeez, there she goes again. I'm sorry, Senpai. She's always quick to pick fights with anyone and everyone.
I see. So that's the kind of girl she is. When I nod at Risei's words, Tanami-san dramatically points at me. What now?
Just you wait, Yusan. The next time I see you, I'll have a herd of boys with me. All of them better and dreamier than you.
Oh, you're just jealous.
It'll be a boy trail that goes so far back you can't see the end. Like a goldfish's you-know-what.
The air of the room goes frigid at Tanami-san's bizarre example. Was that intentionally awkward, or should I just say something and back her up?
I'm sorry. Tamami-chan isn't very good at metaphors.
You can say that.
Hey, why'd you go with you know what? Are we not supposed to say goldfish poop?
Well, I don't think saying poop in and of itself would damage an idol's image. Though, when you go out of your way to avoid saying it like that, it just calls more attention to it.
Shut up!
She's not wrong. Tomomo-san darts away as Tanami-san chases her, while Tomoe watches in exasperation. This suddenly became a comedy sketch. That's when the last member, standing next to Inoue-san, steps forth and smiles cheerfully. Her name was, right, Nozomi-san.
Come now, everyone. A lady should always be graceful.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Naoto Shirogane.
It's an honor to make your acquaintance. I hope to make an impression on you.
I see. No wonder she's part of the same group as the other three. Nozomi-san seemed at first glance like someone you could talk to normally, as opposed to her colleagues. But it seems she won't be a cakewalk either. Naoto must have been thinking the same thing. When I look to her, she's desperately trying to relax her frozen expression as she responds to Nozomi-san.
Yes.
All right, that's enough, everyone. They're just amateurs, so try not.
Oh, it's no bother. We're fine. Right, Sep?
Yeah, it's no trouble.
Such a mature response. I like what I'm seeing.
Okay, that's enough. You two gotta know when to put the brakes on these girls. If you don't, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh?
Who are these people anyway, Rise-senpai? And there's more coming, right? I heard they're your friends, but they're not your boyfriends, are they?
Of course not. I mean, how would that even be possible? But they are all important to me. They're my friends, more precious to me than anything.
For a moment, the four of them are at a loss for words upon hearing Rise. An odd silence settles. What's wrong? I don't think what she said was weird at all.
Friends, huh?
That sounds so nice.
Then again, you could say you senpai is special to me.
Ooh, is that so?
Is that so?
That's a big
Cutting off my
no-no,
train of thought, Rise grabs my arm and
You're in
clings,
trouble.
like usual. I know she's just joking, but Rise, can an idol like you afford to do something like that in front of other people?
Rise-san?
Oh dear. Well, I guess if anyone can get away with it, it's you, Rise-chan.
That reminds me, Inoue-san. You're done introducing everyone, right? We need to get started on our lesson.
You're right. We ought to get going in that case. Everyone, let's break until the evening interview. Could you stay in your dressing room so I can come get you later?
Okay.
The members of Kanaman Kitchen reply in unison and bow before promptly and smoothly filing out of the room. Maybe it's odd, but ever since I started coming to Kura Productions, I've seen a lot of people here automatically shift gears like this. They really are professionals. I suppose it goes to show that even though these girls are entertainers through and through,
Please excuse us.
Oh yes! The TV spot for L&B is going to start airing today. You should let everyone know. It'll be broadcast across Japan, so they should be able to see it in Inaba too.
Nice. Thanks, Inoue-san.
Inoue-san is the last to leave, and we're back to just the three of us in the studio. The sudden quiet is like the aftermath of a storm. Naoto mumbles almost involuntarily.
A TV commercial. That's what we filmed the other day, yes? It's really going to appear on TV.
Is it finally hitting you? That's right. All our smiling faces will be on TVs all across Japan. So there's no backing out of this now, okay, Naoto-kun?
Come now. You needn't say it like that.
I'll email everyone about the ad later. Let's get practicing.
I'm sure they'll be watching even if we don't tell them about it.
On that point, I agree.
Nice. Okay, cool. Alright. Turn off the extra ad break. Since that is working. All right.
I doubt they'd ever miss festivities like this.
She has a point. I think of the faces of our friends in Inaba. Can't help but smile. The Love Meets Bond Festival's TV commercial introduces all the participants of the event, so we all participated in that filming. We're going to appear on TV, and this time, it won't be on some bizarre program that only comes on midnight. That does feel a little embarrassing, but it'll certainly be an exciting experience. Not to mention, my friends are even more attentive to this kind of thing than I am. They've probably already invited each other over and are waiting for the commercials broadcast. That. There we go. The funny mental image brings a smile to my face.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. Let passionate songs and dance echo across the world. In addition to this all-star cast, there will be special guests. The talented devilish idol, Rise Kujikawa. The meaty idol group, Konami Mashita and Kanamin Kitchen.
Come join us at LMB Festival. We'll form a passionate bond with you all. Our meat's extra yummy, so
Enjoy everyone!
Oh, there we are. Where? Right there.
Huh? Yeah, you sail on large flat screen TVs today.
Mommy, don't look at them.
That night, Rise, Naoto, and I were still spending our time on the dance practice at Takura Production Studio.
One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Come on now, Tokun. Hey guys, let's stop for a bit.
I didn't envision it to be this tough. It's all worked out in my head, but...
Well, there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that. Some skill is necessary, of course, and you have to factor in the choreography, too. But once you have that, all you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music.
Is that how it works? You, Senpai, what do you think about when you dance?
I don't think of anything, really. I'm just having fun.
That's how it should be. Dancing isn't just about moving to the rhythm. It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. If you're trying to get across the message that this is fun, then us dancers need to be having more fun than anyone.
Expressing one's feelings, huh? That makes a kind of sense now that you explain it. In ancient times, dancing was a form of culture developed as a means of expressing one's faith and ideals without words. So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how to express myself without fear.
Come on, Naoto-kun. You're still overthinking it. It's like what Chie-senpai always says. Don't think, feel. In your case, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if you do a move wrong. Okay, let's try it from the top one more time.
Already? Can't we please...
Risei's still raring to go, but it's clear to see that Naoto's legs are shaky, and she sounds flustered. A quick break might help. As I'm deciding how I can help the situation, my cell that I'd set off to the sides begins ringing loudly and vibrating. Her caller ID shows the name Yosuke Hanamura. Yosuke to the rescue.
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a bit.
Okay, then we'll start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
Hello? Yosuke?
Yo, partner. Are you okay to talk right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
At the sound of the familiar voice on the line, I can't help but smile in relief. My partner, keeps talking in his usual careless, carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial! We all gathered around the TV at Junes when it was on. Man, seeing that stuff got us all pumped up. Are we all celebrities now? Maybe I should start working on my autograph.
That might be a good idea.
Anyway, we're heading over there tomorrow. We leave first thing in the morning, so I'm sure we'll get there before noon. Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
I look forward to it.
Even at our first practice, Yosuke surprised us with all his naturally deft moves. The videos that Risei had been recording only prove he's been getting better and better. It's been a while since then, so I'm sure he'll show us a dance as amazing as he says. Lost in thought, I pick up on what sounds like arguing on the other side of the call. It's already starting. I can easily picture what's happening up their end, and I end up smiling despite myself.
What the... Dude! Teddy, hold your horses! Hello, is this Sensei? I'm doing very well.
Oh yeah? I'm glad to hear that.
Teddy is a resident of the TV world that we met through the case we solved. Still, he's as important a friend as the rest of us. Right now, he lives at Yosuke's. Normally, he wears his trademark bear fur, and the local kids know him as the mascot of a department store Junes. However, judging by the tone of his voice, he must be taking his inner form as a young man right now. Sounds like he grabbed Yosuke's cell away, though. He might end up regretting that.
I bet it must be lonely without me there, but don't you worry about that. I'll be coming with the others tomorrow to get married to you, Sensei!
That should be interesting.
Interesting, you say.
Nana-chan and Pops are coming too, of course. Let's see, what other news is there? Huh? Ah!
On the other end, it sounds like Teddy turned around and a melodramatic scream rings out. I shift the phone a little further away from my ears. Business as usual. My guess is that Yosuke got back up and saw Teddy with the swipe phone. I think I know them well enough to work out what'll happen next.
Damn it, Teddy, I was still talking to him. No, Yosuke, violence isn't the answer.
Sounds like you two are still getting along.
What gave you that idea? Anyway, that's the gist of it. We're coming tomorrow. Tell Rise and Naoto we said hi. See ya!
See you tomorrow.
Huh? Are you done with the studio?
I turn at the familiar face and see Inoue-san standing there with a can of coffee in his hand. It seems pretty late already, though being the manager of a teen idol must be a pretty demanding job.
No, not yet. I was just taking a call.
Ah, I see. By the way, I'm sorry about the commotion this afternoon. Is Rise-chan still with you?
Yes, she's helping us rehearse.
That reminds me, I don't think I've thanked you yet. I'm still surprised that you agreed to perform. Would you like some coffee?
I graciously accept the coffee and answer Inoue-san's smile with one of my own. Agreed to perform, Inoue-san's most likely referring to backup dancing.
Thank you. We were surprised too. I never thought we'd be asked to perform with Rise in her comeback show.
Rise-chan insisted on it as soon as her spot at the festival was decided. As close as you all are to her, you're still just ordinary folks. To be honest, I was against it at first, but seeing you rehearse convinced me. I knew then this would be a great show.
Is that so?
I've been working in this industry for quite a while now, you know. I've developed a sixth sense as a manager. There's no question that Rise-chan changed after getting to know you all. She always had something special that shined from within, but I feel like that's been polished to an even brighter gleam. When Rise-chan's with you, she seems to glow even more than usual. That's why I decided to place my bets on all of you. Give you a place on the reborn Rise Kujikawa's big debut.
We'll do our best.
I hope I'm not just putting more pressure on. I'm serious though. There's no need to worry. We're professionals. If you and your friends give 100%, then we'll amplify that energy and put on a hell of a show for the audience. As your friend's manager, I'll give you all the support I can as well.
Inoue-san usually seems like a fairly stoic person, but when he talks about Rise, his face really lights up. I guess even as a competitive showbiz professional, Rise has that much charm. I'm filled with sudden pride and relief from both his praise of Rise and his confidence in us. I can only reply with a grateful nod.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was in a hurry. I'll talk to the management, so go ahead and keep using the studio. Make sure you're not up too late, though.
I understand. By the way, what's your hurry?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Although, you haven't seen the Kanamin Kitchen girls, have you? Or someone that looked like them, maybe?
No, I haven't seen them. The only time I did was when you were introducing us.
That's all right then. I'm sorry if I said anything to worry you. Well, I should head to a meeting now, so I'll see you later.
I recall the 4 idols I met this afternoon as I consider the situation. They may not be on Rise's level, but they're big names for Takuru Productions. It seems odd that Inoue-san, the manager, would ask me for their whereabouts. He looks somewhat flustered as well. Could something have happened? As I puzzle over it, someone bolts in front of me and trips, flailing wildly. Wearing Crocs of all things. Seeing her skid across the waxed floor of the hallway like a baseball player sliding into home catches me a bit by surprise. After an extreme fall like that, she may not be up for talking.
Are you all right?
Face first. That really hurt. Oh, someone saw me! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's nothing. I'm fine. I'll leave. Quietly, calmly, and right away. And with that, I am gone!
The girl babbles on and on before she zooms off at full speed, like a clumsy tornado. What was that all about? She took quite a fall. Did she hurt herself? Actually, I guess I've been off the phone with Yosuke for quite a while now. If I make the others wait any longer, Rise will probably get impatient and get Naoto up and practicing again. If that happened, Naoto would definitely hold a grudge against me. I'd probably be best if I hurried back to the studio. Having reached a conclusion, I quickly head back with coffee in hand to where Rise and Naoto are waiting.
Hey, there you are, Senpai.
Welcome back.
Here it is, the pre-LMB report. Wow, somebody's already uploaded the vid.
When I get back, I find Rise and Naoto in conversation while looking at their cell phones. Rise beckons me over and I slide behind them. Wow, that is a typo. Looks like they're looking at websites affiliated with the LMB Fest. I look at the phone screen as well and see a reporter with the 4 members of Kanamen Kitchen we met this afternoon.
Sure enough, it's the girls we met earlier.
We're live with the members of Kanamin Kitchen. Any comments for your fans?
Yes. Well then, I'm Tomoe Sayama, your soft lamb. I may be a bit gamey, but one bite and you'll be hooked.
Oh, saucy.
Come to Love Meets Bonds, and I'll see to it you have the time of your life.
Very saucy.
Hiya! I'm Tamami Uesugi, your fluffy hen, and delicious to the bone. I'm always #1, and so's my soup stock. I'm in this thing, so you better come see me. If you don't, I'll never speak to you again. I'm Sumomo Ujima, everyone's piglet. I'm a pudgy ball of fun who rolls around all day, every day. Yay! Come play, everyone. If you don't spend time with me, I'm gonna cry.
I am Nozomi Nakahara, your noble stag. As powerful as I am beautiful, my gallantry will sweep you off your feet. I look forward to an amazing night spent together. This Love Meets Bonds festival will be a special day for ourselves and you.
Pause this for a minute. As I stretch. Man. These all are quite saucy. All right, we are back. I see. It's an interview with the members of Kahneman Kitchen, since they're performing at LMB. In any case, that had quite an impact. Should we think of a greeting like this, too? My gaze drifts while I'm lost in thought. And now to mutters, Sunny a bit overwhelmed.
Those are some unusual taglines. A lamb, hen, piglet, and stag? I suppose it's unique, but...
Well, their whole shtick as an idol group is that they're all edible meats.
Oh man, that's kind of twisted.
Edible meats? They're up for consumption?
I mean, you think about it in like the super deep, you know, anti-consumer level. You know, it's like, okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, there's so many idols nowadays, you won't survive if you don't stand out from the crowd. Though that's not the only thing they have going for them. The battle between the corrupt, impossibly demanding producer and the poor, hard-working idols. That's another angle they're taking that's got them a lot of their current popularity.
A corrupt producer? Is that a common problem in the world of showbiz?
Oh no, it's not actually like that. That's just another strategy to get them over with the public.
I mean, it is.
Then again, knowing her, I have to wonder if there isn't some truth to it. It's the same one who's the overall producer of LMB. It just goes to show that it takes all kinds in this business.
From Risei's description, it sounds like there are a lot of strategies like this in the showbiz world. Interesting. The reporter on screen moves towards an even more flamboyant girl standing behind the other four.
Well then, let's finish up with a word to the fans from Kanami-san.
Oh, of course. Is around here okay?
I've seen her on TV before.
That's Kanami Mashita. She's the lead member of Kahneman Kitchen. While I was on break, they started calling her the next Rosette. It's frustrating, but she's definitely hot right now. Even with my comeback, I keep wondering if I can come out on top anymore. Wait a sec. Okay, she's definitely had a boob job.
Jesus.
Hello, I'm Kanami Mashita, your prize cow. My meat is marbled, my movement is slow, and I sleep off every meal. Everyone, join me in wishing that the weather will be bright and sunny on the day of the festival. It's been hot lately, and we all get sweaty in the sun, so make sure you bathe and brush your teeth while you're at it.
Thank you, Kanami. And I take it you all have some closing remarks?
Of course! Well then, everyone, on the day of LMB, our meat will be extra delicious, so... enjoy every last bite!
That's all for our pre-Love Meets Bonds Festival report.
Kanami-san wasn't with the group when we saw them this afternoon.
Inoue-san mentioned she was doing PR for her solo photo book.
To be honest, Kanami sells much more than the other four. I mean, the group's named after her.
I've been feeling this way since filming the TV commercial, but... all those appearing on stage for this event will be industry professionals, no? Maybe amateurs like us shouldn't participate in this after all.
There you go with that again. Don't worry about it. When it comes to outsized personalities, we're a match for Kanami's group.
I'm not so sure that's something to be proud of.
Sure it is.
Me neither.
I said you'll be fine. Anyway, it's getting late. Why don't we get in one last run-through before calling it a night?
It's that late already? Yosuke-senpai and the others will be here tomorrow. We'll want to be as ready as we can for the joint rehearsal. Well, that being said, I'm utterly spent. Please, let me sit out on this one.
Okay, then go ahead and kick back, Naoto-kun. You've still got some juice left, though, right, you senpai?
Sure, I can keep going.
That's what
I
I'm
should've made
talking
her
about.
beg.
Give this last one everything you got. All right, you senpai. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Risei's not my girl, so. Sure. I've done the tutorial before, but let's see.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, everyone! Professor Teddy here. While Sensei and the others are learning their steps, we ought to try some dancing too. Let's start with the basics. Press the buttons to match your timing with the flying notes. You get the idea? All right, your turn now. Feel the rhythm and press those buttons. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, time for lesson 2. Sometimes you'll see rings that look like this. Those are scratches. For these, you just flick the left to right analog stick. Even if you mess these ones up, it doesn't count as a mistake, so don't stress out over them. When the ring overlaps with the outer circle, just move the stick in any direction. Wait a sec, that last one looked kind of funky, right? This is called a fever ring. They're pretty much like scratches. But if you get enough of them right, your dance is gonna go into fever time. All kinds of good stuff happens in fever time, so get it whenever you can. Now, last up is how to clear the stage and win. This hype gauge here tells you how much the audience is enjoying the show. Depending on how good your dancing is, it'll change, like this. If the audience's excitement gets too low, then that's it. Show's over. And even if you dance to the end, you'll only win if the audience had a good time. Psst, one more thing. If you get fever time when the audience is hyped up, something very good might happen. Alrighty, now let's bring it home. Bust a move! Yeah, you got the hang of it, and that's it for tonight's lesson. Till next time, everybody!
I let the adrenaline from my dance fade and take a deep breath and calm my pulse. Today's practice tired me out, but it looks like I managed to dance through it. I don't want to sound pretentious or anything, but I think I've been moving a lot more smoothly lately. In the beginning, all I could hope for was just to get through the steps. Kind of strange that I'm getting used to this, even it used to be such an ordeal. When it used to be such an ordeal.
Good job! We haven't been practicing long, and you've improved so much already!
Oh, that was amazing to watch, Senpai. I must improve my own performance to match.
At Risei and Naoto's praise, I smile in return and take a moment to towel off. That's when I hear a slow clapping from the room's entrance, and we all glance over.
Huh? Miss Ochimizu?
At Risei's words, my attention goes to the woman leisurely striding towards us. From her elegant, formal appearance, I get the sense of pride, dignity, and an unmistakable authority. That demeanor, could she be the overall producer of the LMB Fest that Risei mentioned?
Indeed, it was most impressive. I even left my meeting early to see for myself how things were going.
Do you need something? We're in the middle of rehearsal.
I wouldn't have come if I had no business here. How low Takara Productions has fallen. I only permitted this farce because Inoue begged me. Risei Kujikawa,
Don't tell me that you intend to put these children on a stage. They're barely at the level of a school performance.
I think I explained before, but we have the organizers' approval for my friends to come on stage with me. My fans are cheering for us, and my agency made the call that this will be a good way to push my name.
Yes, I'm sure your fans would say that. Though I'm curious to know what the fans of the other idols, who have no interest in Rise Kujikawa, would...
That's...
My apologies. I retract the question. It's useless asking you anyway, as you're nothing but a pretty face.
Nothing but...
Dude, this
That's
lady's
just
a
rude!
bitch.
What good can come of complaining to a plastic dress-up doll? Your puppet masters are the ones who should know their place. That would be Inoue, or in fact, Takura Productions.
What?
Outrage flashes across Rise's face, and the room suddenly gets tense. This could get ugly. This producer, Ochimizu, some of what she's saying is correct, but it isn't something that will take down. It's not just Rise. Even though we can keep a better handle on our emotions, Naoto and I are feeling the same anger. Before Rise has a chance for an outburst, I step forward and make calm eye contact with Miss Ochimizu.
Senpai!
We'll get it done. All of us. I hope you'll see.
Oh, I will. You can count on that. I don't intend to compromise on quality, even if I must work with amateurs. No event that I produce will feature any perfunctory performances. Practice until you drop. You're free to make a fool of yourself in here, but no mistakes will be tolerated on stage.
Miss Ochimizu makes her brief speech in the same curt tone, unfazed by my gaze, and then turns on her heel, heading for the door. No wonder she's risen so high in the world of show business. Though a part of me is impressed, I squash that feeling and continue staring at her as she walks away.
Then again, it could be that your moment in the spotlight will be removed entirely. Rise Kujikawa, depending on what happens, I may have you pair up with Konami at LMB. The new set list will be released tomorrow. Once it's settled which way we'll go, I'll contact Inoue about our decision.
Huh? Wait, I don't understand what you're talking about!
You don't need to understand. Just do what you're told. I've already discussed this with Takura Productions. If we go that direction, then your friend's presence won't be required.
Excuse me, but our friends will be here tomorrow, and they're traveling quite a distance just to perform at this festival.
My sincerest apologies for that. We'll have seats reserved so that they may enjoy the concert.
If I was in that situation, even if culture said you shouldn't do it, I would just give that lady a hearty get fucked. Miss Ochimizu abruptly exits, leaving us in shock. What's going on here? I'm struggling to grasp what just happened. We won't be performing? Naoto must be thinking the same thing. When I meet her eyes, she looks as bewildered as I am.
What was that about? I'm gonna go have a talk with Inoue-san about this.
Rise-san! She's gone. What's going on here?
Should we go after her?
I'm not so sure. Even if we do, I doubt we'll learn much. Rise-san?
It isn't Rise at the door, but a strangely familiar girl. Where have I seen her before? Right, she's the girl I saw earlier in the hallway. The one I had quite a nasty faceplant.
Excuse me, is Ms. Ochimizu,
Ochimizu? Oh, you mean the producer. She left a moment ago.
See now to look at me for confirmation. Nod to the girl before insurance. More importantly, I had forgotten to ask earlier, but I hope she didn't hurt herself too badly when she tripped.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, but you are?
Senpai, you're not gonna... Huh? Konami, what are you doing here?
Ooh, wow. That bot. Man. That was quick.
Whoa! It's Rise-senpai! Way too long time no see!
After Rise bursts through the door, the girl greets her cheerfully, as if they know each other. This place is a showbiz office, so it's only natural that Rise's acquaintances would be here. However, we're caught a bit off guard. I think Rise called this girl Konami just a moment ago. Wait, is she really?
Sorry, Rise, but can you explain to us what's going on here?
Oh, right. Let me introduce you guys. This is Konami Mashita, lead member of Kanami Kitchen.
Konami-san? Wait, the same one who was in that video?
Surprised? Konami's like this whenever she's not on camera. She's all reserved and boring looking. It's a lot different than her image when she's on the job.
And that's simply how it works? But she seems like a completely different...
I get that a lot.
She really does seem like a completely different person. It's hard to believe that this Konami-san is the same as the Konami-san we saw in that video. Still, now's not the time for that. We need to hear what Rise's come back to tell us. I sort out my thoughts and take a deep breath before looking at Rise.
That aside, Rise, what were you about to say before?
Oh, right. I couldn't find Inoue-san, but I overheard something weird.
Weird, you say?
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Konami? About Nozomi and the others disappearing?
Disappeared? The Kanami Kitchen girls?
Yeah. Looks like they can't get a hold of them at all, and everyone's running around looking for them.
Oh wow, I missed a ad break. Whoops.
I bet that's why Miss Ochimizu said those things earlier.
Rise's revelation is enough to shock us all into brief silence. They can't get in contact with the members of Kaname Kitchen? We just met them this afternoon. I see. That must have been the reason Inoue-san asked me earlier if I had seen them. And then there's Miss Ochimizu. This would explain why she suddenly ordered Rise to pair with Konami-san, and why she told us that we may not be performing. At that moment, everything connects. Next to me, Naoto rests her hand against her chin thoughtfully, as if making deductions.
I see. If they remain missing until the day of the festival, there'll be an opening in the lineup. Miss Ochimizu, worried about this possibility, mentioned her suggestion about Rise-san and Konami-san performing as a pair.
But we just saw those girls this afternoon. Would the producer go to those links just because she lost contact with the group for a few hours?
Probably. This is Miss Ochimizu we're talking about. I know about that discussion already. Ms. Ochimizu told me it'll work out as long as you're around. Still, I can't help but worry about them. That's why I was looking for Ms. Ochimizu.
It'll work out, but they're the rest of your own group. And not only that, they're well-known celebrities. What if they've gotten swept up in something serious?
I don't know. But she said she'll keep a lid on this until the festival's over.
What? Is that what she thinks of us? Idols toys that can be replaced.
If this truly is a case of them going missing, there are a number of measures we can take. First, let's speak with the event organizers and have them file a missing persons report with the police. After that...
Hold on a moment.
Rise and Naoto look at me in surprise as my sudden halting of their conversation. Sigh. Please don't give me that look. Rise's anger and Naoto's precautions are both justified. I've learned these past few months that the showbiz world can be pretty cold, but this is something different. It's gonna be just one moment. I'm being summoned to do something when I am busy, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I took care of a couple things before coming back, so hopefully it'll be a little less interrupted. Anyway, I've learned these past few months that the showbiz world can be pretty cold, but this is something different. As far as we can tell, 4 girls have gone missing. This sounds like a case. However, we need more information. I looked at Konami-san and asked the question on my mind.
Konami-san, when did they lose contact with the rest of the group?
Huh? Not too long ago, I think. I only heard about it from Ms. Ochimizu a moment ago.
Like I said, we met them just this afternoon. Even if we went to the police with this, I doubt they'd pay us any mind. Plus, if this doesn't turn out to be anything serious, Wouldn't it put the girls in a bad position?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. I gave Inoue-san a real scare a while back myself, but even then he waited quite a while before going to the police. If he had reported me missing at the time, it could have snowballed into a much bigger problem.
Oh, same here. One time I slept through a day off I finally got, and even through the day after that. My agency apologized to our partners and said I'd been laid up with a cold. All that oversleeping gave me such a headache.
That's not as serious as the situation here, but you, Senpai, may have a point. Well then, why don't we do this? If no one has heard from the rest of the group by tomorrow, we'll go ask the organizers to take the necessary steps. And if they refuse to make a move, then we'll take things into our own hands and notify the police directly.
That sounds reasonable. Yosuke and the others will be here tomorrow too, along with Dojima-san.
I have a lot of reasons for holding off on doing anything drastic until tomorrow. But this is the main reason. Ryotaro Dojima, my uncle from Inaba, will be coming here tomorrow along with his daughter Nanako. She might be on vacation. Or he might be he might be on vacation, but my uncle is a working police detective. For a case like this, I'm sure he'd be the best person to go to for advice.
So, even if the police are out of the question, Dojima-san might hear us out. Good call, Senpai. You're so smart.
Rise clasps her hands in front of her chest, a bit melodramatically, while Naoto nods as if to hide her satisfied smile. What a nostalgic feeling. I can easily tell what they're feeling by their reactions. That's when I noticed. In the corner of my eye, Konami-san is staring, dumbfounded, unable to join in on our conversation.
Whoa, you all get along so well. That's so neat.
We've been through a lot together, that's all. Like, we all became close friends before we knew it.
Close friends.
Come on, Konami. No spacing out now. You're helping out too, okay?
Huh? Wait, really? You'll let me join you?
Why wouldn't we? You came looking for Miss Ochimizu because you were worried about the others, no? Wouldn't that make your goal the same as ours?
We won't force you though. You decide what's best for you, Konami-san.
What's best for me? I feel the same as you guys. I'm worried about them.
Then you're already one of us. You're part of our circle.
Oh, hooray! I made some friends!
Let's meet up again once the others get here tomorrow. Oh, but you have work, right, Konami? Well, if anything comes up, I'll make sure to email you.
Oh, right!
You know, Konami, you need to stop waiting for other people to speak first. You're an idol. Assert yourself more. People only think shyness is cute for so long.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, such a harsh world they live in.
Alright, it's pretty late, so let's call it a night.
I'm sure Naoto-kun wants to freshen up too, so... Senpai, we're gonna ask you to stay in the room next door for a little while. Let's meet back here in a bit.
I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'll be excusing myself. I just have to sleep in the nap room.
Gotcha. Let's get to it, everyone.
We nod at Rise's words. Each go our separate ways. I need to freshen up and wait for Rise and Al to finish changing. So I take my things and head to the room next door while we're using it. Still, I'm worried. Hanuman Kitchen's members' whereabouts are unknown. What could have happened to them? After getting ready to leave, and killing enough time for Rise and Naoto to change, I return to the studio and find the door ajar. I guess they finished getting ready to go. I take a quick glance inside just to be safe, and see them standing around their belongings, lost in conversation. Looks like I may have made them wait instead.
But much as I hate to admit it, once she became the producer, Konami immediately started taking off.
Sorry for the wait. Are you both done? Oh, were you talking about Miss Ochimisu?
Oh, Senpai, are you ready to go? Yeah, she's always like that, so even though she's legit, everyone calls her corrupt. They say she's the worst producer ever. She overworks her idols and makes shameless cash grabs from the fans. Some go so far as to call her a demon or a money grubber, including fans of the idols she's produced. When she started with Konami in Kitchen, she had footage shown on TV of her forcing impossible demands on those girls.
I see. So by showing images of them being abused as they earnestly pursued their dreams, it would only encourage the audience to cheer them on out of sympathy.
Exactly! That's the kind of thing she's good at. But doesn't it seem like cheating? Plus, if it really was all an act, I might respect it. But she's exactly the same when the cameras aren't rolling, so sometimes I seriously wonder if she's not faking it.
Having been on the receiving end, I can see why you'd think so.
Right? She always makes us do insane things without running them by us. I wish she'd think about the people who actually have to do that stuff.
That sounds rough. What has she made you do, Rise?
Wow, you really want to know? Well, let's just say it's stuff I'd rather forget.
Ooh.
This thing about me forming a duo with Konami, too. Sure, I understand why now, but how was I supposed to know that? What if Konami in Kitchen going missing is another one of Miss Ochimisu's promotional tactics?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
Wait, scratch that idea. Even Miss Ochimizu wouldn't go that far. I think.
I see. By the by, there's something I'd like to mention which may have no bearing on this case. I heard an odd rumor regarding the festival.
An odd rumor?
Yes. If you go to the festival website at midnight, it plays an unusual video. The video shows an idol known to be dead dancing in it. Those who watch the video to the end are taken away to the other side and never awaken. Or so the rumor goes.
Whoa, Naoto-kun! Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you. Of course, I don't believe this tall tale about some dead idol. Not one bit.
I don't know why you wouldn't, Naoto.
Naoto-kun, you're scared, huh?
Yes, but that isn't important.
I mean, what the fuck did you all go through?
I didn't bring this up to talk about that.
Rise and I can't help but exchange looks at Naoto's inability to hide her anxiety. Still, she's right. Now's not the time to be worrying about something like that.
Go on, Naoto.
Yes, anyway, there's something that disturbs me about this rumor.
What's that?
Well, doesn't it seem a bit similar to our prior experiences?
When you look at a switched-off TV at midnight on a rainy day, you'll see your soulmate. You're talking about the Midnight Channel.
All right. Got a little bit of an ad break. Ah, man. I don't know why I'm amused by my hair. Alright. We are back. The Midnight Channel. The cause behind the mystery that we were faced when we were still just ordinary high school students. A world within TVs, the monster called Shadows lurking there, and an enigmatic serial murder case centered in the town of Inaba. All the memories of last year flash through my mind in an instant. A sudden chill runs down my spine. We await now to his next words, our growing unease justified for once.
Of course, it's hard to say how much we can trust these sorts of rumors. On the other hand, this particular rumor has some troubling aspects to it.
Such as?
There have been genuine victims, and their numbers have been rapidly increasing. Though naturally, there's no proven correlation between the victims and the rumor. It's quite possible that the rumor sprung up in reaction to the victims. But it's a fact that a good handful of people are in a comatose state right now.
A coma?
Seriously? I never heard about that. Hey, is something like before happening again?
Is this another case with another world? That's what Risei's probably trying to ask. I was wondering the same thing myself, but Naoto shakes her head in response to Risei's question.
There's no knowing whether this is a case yet or not. I only briefly heard about it the other day during work. I was going to look into it, and if it did turn out to be connected to that case, I thought it might be necessary for me to consult everyone about it.
The LMB website at midnight, huh?
Offhand, I glance towards the clock, high on the studio wall. 11:58, almost midnight. If I pointed it out at the very least, the three of us here could check the truth behind the rumor, but...
It's almost midnight. Why don't we check it out for ourselves?
I knew you'd say that.
Of course.
In all honesty, I doubt that this rumor has anything to do with the disappearances. But all the same, it may be faster to get to the bottom of this rumor ourselves.
Wait, you want us to look at it right here, right now? Geez, fine. But we're all gonna look at it together. Senpai, you come over here. Naoto-kun, you're over there. And whatever happens, no running away, okay?
I mean...
Let's
we've seen some shit, girl.
Love meets bonds. Oh, here it is, the official LMB site.
Risei taps her cell phone's touchscreen and the LMB Fest's website comes up. Set lists, ticket details, participating artists, several topics and details have been added. But the website seems mostly unchanged from the other times we've checked it.
The site appears to be operating normally.
See? Nothing's coming up. That...
I check the clock on the wall again and see that it's now a minute before midnight. I just hope nothing unusual happens. Famous last words.
What is this?
Risei's voice pulls me back to the phone's screen, and I see something completely new being displayed. Crackling static fills the screen, and an eerie light flickers. Countless shadows sway in the visual noise, just barely visible.
They do look like human silhouettes. And they seem to be dancing, don't they? That's all of it.
This has to be just a prank. I'm gonna check with the admins about this. Oh, or it's part of Miss Ochimizu's PR. I bet she spread that weird rumor to get Konami's group to sell more.
That's when I notice it. Just on the edge of hearing. What was that? I concentrate, trying to figure out what that sound was. If it's just us here, I can't have heard something that unusual, right?
What's the matter, Senpai? Did you hear something just now?
Yeah, I heard it too.
No way. So it wasn't just me?
A voice?
What is that?
I follow Naoto's gaze and notice an eerie light swaying near the studio ceiling. Like a fog machine or a strange pyrotechnic effect. It's lit up by the strange light, as if it's looking down upon us.
Come, Risei Kujikawa. I've prepared a place just for you.
Who are you? How do you know my... Senpai! You, Senpai! Oh, you're up. Thank goodness.
I stir at the sound of Risei calling my name. Where am I? The last thing I remember is a weird light in the Takura production studio, and then...
Risei, Naoto, are you alright?
We're okay. You're the one we're worried about. We couldn't wake you up at all.
Yes, I'm glad to see you conscious as well. Though, our situation still isn't very good.
It's so dark here, I can't see anything. Where are we?
My guess is we're in the other world that those who see the video are taken to. It seems the rumor was true. It's that voice!
Welcome, Risei Kujikawa, to our midnight stage.
Midnight stage?
That's right. An ideal world where no one hurts or gets hurt. I only intended to invite Risei-san here. But oh well. I prepared a stage for you all. Here, take a look.
Suddenly, a dim light turns on, and we realize where we are. Well, perhaps it's not exactly a where we are, but what kind of place this is. We appear to be standing on a stage, a fairly gaudy decorated one, like for a concert. The stage itself isn't lit, but it's overly decorated and exaggerated in every way possible. Simply put, it's a design that screams out, Risei's back in showbiz. What in the world is this?
Just who the heck are you? Not only did you drag us here, you put this thing together. What are you trying to accomplish?
Never mind that. I just want to connect with all of you. Look, see how many have been waiting for your comeback.
these shadows?
Come now, won't you sing? Dance for them. It'll make everyone happy.
Shadows fill the seats, give an eerie cheer, and sway their bodies as if to command us. What are these shadows? They've been waiting for for Risei's performance? On closer inspection, the shadows' bodies are all connected from their necks and hands and legs, with strange ribbons writhing as if alive themselves. This isn't good. If a battle breaks out, it won't be easy breaking through their numbers. With just the three of us.
I've had enough of this! You kidnap us to who knows where, and now you want us to dance for these shadows? To hell with that! Send us back home, now!
What the shadows?
All of a sudden, the shadows stop moving, and a silent stillness falls upon the area. At the same time, the music, no, more like an eerie song I've been hearing ever since entering this world, begins increasing in volume, as if encroaching from far beyond.
Send you back? No, you're all going to dance. That's what everyone's here for, after all.
After the mysterious voice's loud reply, the shadows begin moving their limbs in time to the song, as if they're dancing. Suddenly, we're hit with an overwhelming weakness, and we have to fight just to remain standing.
What is this? I feel weak.
Isn't it wonderful? This song is my gift to everyone. Don't you feel it? How they all desire to connect with you?
So that song and the shadows dance is what's affecting us.
You, Senpai!
Right.
I instinctively sense Naoto's intent, and we react at the same time. It's as if Naoto's quick draw and my call to the persona in my heart are completely simultaneous.
Ready?
Persona!
What? Ugh! My bullets disappeared, and Senpai's persona. Is this your doing?
Don't accuse me of something I didn't do. I told you earlier. Now my gets hurt here.
Unbelievable. Both my persona and Naoto's bullet disappeared in smoke before they ever reached the shadows. Just like the mysterious voice says, it looks like anything violent at all can somehow maybe in this world.
Come on, let's connect. Won't you be good children? It's all right. Don't be frightened. Let's dance together. Won't you join us, Risei Kujikawa?
My mind. Careful! This is bad.
No, I can't.
Risei-san!
I can't lose.
What the?
I can move again.
Could it be? We need to move. The shadows are being affected by our music and movement. It's just as I thought. That eerie song we're hearing is forcing the shadows to dance. If we can interrupt that song and the shadows dance, we might get through this.
But how?
I don't know. But one idea comes to mind. If we can force them into a different song and dance like before, then maybe...
What a child!
No!
Naoto-kun!
You're connected with us. Now you can become the you everyone wants you to be.
Senpai! Rise-san, please! Stop their dance.
Naoto!
We just have to get those shadows moving to our music, right?
Rise?
Senpai, if that stuff Naoto-kun was saying is true, then there is something we can do to help her. Right now.
Huh?
I'll try and use my persona. Maybe I can deliver our music to those shadows at full blast. The way they reacted to my music earlier, I think I might be able to affect them a little bit. But I don't think that'll be enough. That's why I need your help too, Senpai. If music and movement affects them, then we should be able to pull them into our rhythm, right? Don't worry. Just show off your cool dance. I know you can do it, Senpai.
Get ready. Bust a move.
Let's get it started now.
I can do this. All right.
It's a war out there every day. You can't hide from it. You gotta pray for the roots where you could get an eye
How's that?
on the face of the saddest street. When your friends and boss
How's that?
light on the face of it, they miss the history. But they fight all the pain
How's that?
in it. Yeah, they fight all
All
the
right.
pain in it. How they find the times that just how the life goes by. I know it's not your fault.
All right.
But there ain't no other way.
If I can just keep this up.
You're doing great! I can feel what's in your heart!
How's that? Yeah. All right. Yeah. 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 How's that?
You sink, you fall, break down, and you think you can take one more round. But something
All right.
almost evil keeps getting you up. Something angry, something deep, something stuck in your gut. Something telling you you cannot give up.
All
You
right.
cannot give up. So you fight the times, it's just how you will survive.
Yeah.
But the world in life, take your loss and things right.
You're doing great!
It's working. The shadows are going for it. Yeah. How's that? Yeah. Yeah. How's that? Yeah. Persona is the power of the heart. Depending on your heart's true nature, it changes form. Not just for hurting, and not just for fighting. Right now, I know I can show you how I really feel. We will never stop changing. Answer my call. Izanagi! excellently.
I steady my ragged breath and stand locked in place as the adrenaline dies down. I see. I only realized it after dancing in front of the audience for the first time, but dancing really is expression. It seems like conveying what's in your heart is easier in this world compared to ours. At first, the shadows were just pushing that eerie song at me, but I could feel their hearts being drawn to our music and dancing. That eerie voice from the shadows must have been using the system to their advantage to try to control us. Instead, we used that against them. In other words, we won them over. Still.
Good job, Senpai! That was a fantastic performance! Actually, what was that persona just now? There was something different about it.
Yeah. Busted
not
out that
sure.
funky beat.
But when I thought I wanted to convey my feelings to those shadows, my persona responded from within me.
Way to go, Senpai! And that's why you're our leader. Only you can pull off something that amazing.
Come on.
It's true. Ever since I felt myself conveying my heart to the shadows, I had a kind of newfound determination. I had nothing concrete backing it up, but I could still feel it clearly. In truth, my persona was responding to my desire to express my feelings, and took on a new form. We can still continue to change. Ever since the case ended and we got back to our normal day-to-day, I'd felt uncertain, wondering if I could move forward. But just then, my persona erased any doubts that I had had.
Naoto-kun, we did it! Senpai gave him a super sweet show.
I sensed it as well. That's what allowed me to return to my right mind.
You sensed it? But you got caught by that ribbony thing and...
Yes. Because of that, I learned something about those shadows.
Really? What did you find out?
When caught in that ribbon, it's as if you're forced to be the you that others desire, rather than how you perceive yourself. You're made to believe you want to be tied to the other shadows with that ribbon, even if it means discarding who you truly are. The most dreadful thing is that I myself felt sure that it was what I needed to do.
Just as I thought, with Naoto's theory and my intuition, it seems clear that the song and the shadows dancing are meant to bind us to their will. As I speculate, Rise seems somehow unhappy with Naoto's words. She pouts indignant.
That's crazy! You're no one else but you, Naoto-kun.
Well, in hindsight, I can see how bizarre the assumption was. So my theory is that the ribbon has the power to induce those beliefs.
Yeah, I sensed it too. While I was dancing, I felt like I couldn't let my guard down at all, that the shadows would take me if I did. That song and the shadows dance probably have a similar power. So what I did was concentrate on getting my message across as I danced.
You said something like that earlier, too. What did you want to tell them?
I just did what you said, Rise. Dancing is about expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you, right? So I danced to show the shadows who I am, not what they wanted to see.
Huh. And as a result, I remembered who I am. It's ironic that the key to this confrontation was the true self I once tried so hard to deny. One shouldn't abandon oneself just because they've been connected to others. I feel that those shadows were released from the ribbon's binding because they sensed that as well. Rise-san, you didn't get that sense from watching him dance?
Of course course I did. I could tell his dancing was different from usual. I just couldn't put it into words because of all that persona stuff that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the message loud and clear, Rise.
Suddenly, the cheering shadows enveloped in the glow shine even brighter and begin dissolving as if melting into light. It's a beautiful sight. Despite the situation we're stuck in, I can't help but marvel.
Wow! It's beautiful! The shadow's presence is fading. What's going on? It's like they're returning somewhere.
Returning? To where?
I don't know, but that's the feeling I get. With that weird ribbony thing gone, it seems they all disappeared from this world. Maybe they realized something wasn't right, like you did, Naoto-kun.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Still, what could those shadows have been? They didn't seem quite like the shadows we knew.
Naoto has a point. We're out of danger for now. The situation has left us with countless questions we barely have any answers. First, we need to find some way to escape from it.
You don't like this stage, after all the trouble I went through to prepare it?
You again! I've had enough of this! Is your idea of eternal bonds tying up the shadows with that thing? You've got one twisted mind!
That's right. If this is the connection you speak of, then it's much too one-sided.
What's so funny?
It's okay. If that's what you think, then I certainly won't force you to stay here. But don't get so cocky just because you sent those back. Our bonds are eternal. There are countless others to forge them with.
Hugh, are you gonna bring someone else in here?
Sorry, but you've already stepped off the stage. The next performances will be beginning soon, featuring Tamami and the others.
Tamami? You don't mean...
At that instant, everything clicks. But that would be the worst case scenario. I only hope my conclusion is wrong. I forced myself to speak up, speaking with much dread as determination.
The members of Kanamin Kitchen. Did you kidnap them?
Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you.
I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona! There are some places where shadows are bunched up. 1, 2, 4 total? I found someone! Is this... Tomoe?
No playing around in the venue. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Rise hastily dismisses her persona and braces herself. But creeping ribbons are already slithering up her legs. We completely let our guard down, bound in ribbons, our arms put up no resistance as a tremendous force drags at my body.
Ah! No!
Goodbye, Rise Kujikawa.
Is this?
It only takes a moment to realize that the three of us are back in the same Takura production studio we were before we got sent to that world. Rise and Naoto seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're all right for the most part.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Looks like we're back in the studio. so as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago! It was definitely Tomoe's. I'm certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's right. Rise had picked up on some presents right before we were forced out. If it really was Tomoe-san, she must still be trapped here, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately.
What about the other girls? Kanamine Kitchen is Konami-san and 4 other members, right?
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Given what we heard from Konami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Kanamine Kitchen disappeared around the same time. If you detected Tomoe-san's reading over there, the others are likely to have been taken as well.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols. This does seem to demand an investigation.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
There were shadows there too. It seemed kind of like the TV world we used to go into.
And then there's that voice. It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's beyond my knowledge. Let's put that possibility aside for now.
Yeah, that's not what we need to focus on right now.
The video that plays at midnight, a world apart from reality, shadows that lurk there, our personas and the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people... There we go. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with a plan to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
Either way, I can't leave them in that awful place. Please, you senpai, Naoto-kun, could you help me out? I want to save them.
Do you even need an answer to that, Rise?
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern? There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case. And we're the only ones who can solve it.
That's right. Rise was probably serious when she asked us to do this. But the truth is, we're taken aback that she had to even ask. This isn't about just anyone. Our friends' friends are in trouble, and she's trying to save them. So of course, there's no reason we wouldn't lend a hand.
Yeah!
Now that that's decided, we need a plan. Yosuke and the others will be here in the morning. I'm sure they'll help us out too.
And let's go over the case once they join us. For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it! I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation. Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Four members of Kanamine Kitchen are missing in a mysterious other world. We might be used to this by now, but I doubt it'll be easy. Looks like we'll have a lot to talk about when Yosuke and the others arrive. I follow Rise and Naoto and head towards the studio exit. Alright, I'm just gonna hold here until this ad break is up.
That is how their festival began. What do you think? Fate is truly full of surprises, no? They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties, but their next trial was quite different. Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him. And as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation. Fascinating, don't you think? By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you. I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here is where we left off with their festival.
The next day, Rise calls Naoto and me up. We might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we're finishing up, I get word the Yosuke is saying they're here. We head down to the Tagura Productions lobby to greet everyone as they come over from the train station. It's not long before we see their smiling faces again.
Woohoo! Hi, Spot Sensei! Your friendly bear is back in town!
That makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
Oh, man. It's so nice and cool inside the office. I feel like a human being again.
Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated, deep breaths while tugging on his collar. It's the same old Yosuke. Even though they must have gotten Rise's message about what happened, none of them seem terribly fazed. Though that doesn't necessarily mean they're taking the situation lightly. It's more that they've already made up their minds about what they're gonna do.
I'm glad you're all here. Hey, have you met any celebrities yet? Are they cute?
I wonder if I should take back what I just said. Yosuke's not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing, but seeing him like this is making me worry a little.
There's always someone like him. Come on, Yosuke Senpai. You were just here the other day to film the commercial.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff. Oh, the time I'm in a big city and not some dreary country town. And I get to hang out with celebrities. It's like a dream come true.
Fucking Yosuke.
Well, excuse us for living in such a dreary place.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun? Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
Yosuke Senpai's been like this the whole trip over here. He's memorized every damn thing about that Kanamine chicken or whatever. He kept blabbering on and on about the girls non-stop. He even knows their full names.
Dude, what? You're bringing that up now?
Of course. Because you're a dick. Looks like the whole world's against him. I don't have any way to back him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making a mental apology to Ryusuke. A volley of cold stares and frigid words, enough to blast away this sudden heat wave, are launched at my partner.
You're the worst.
Seriously, the worst.
Just completely terrible.
Yosuke, you're awful.
Shit. I just got here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
Because he knows when all the girls are against you. Don't pick your side.
Looks like the dream is dead.
Mostly thanks to you. Anyway, that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late. Sounded like he's been busy with work.
That's too bad.
But then again, maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving later. Since we know now that the strange things are happening, I can't share what we found out without any pointed questions from Dojima-san. I must have looked pretty grim, since Yosuke pats me on the shoulder and flashes me an encouraging smile.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience, and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
Man, that was one hell of a long trip. Been sitting down so long, my butt's sore.
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's no way I could have paid for all your tickets.
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay?
The three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukiko's question. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I kept thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Seeing the way Naoto and Rise react, it must have been the same for them.
A lot happened last night after all.
You mean that midnight stage stuff? I got most of the story from Rise's email. Though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Rise-chan?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news.
Hey, no need to apologize, Rise-chan. Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me. And I've never missed a day of regular training either. I'm ready for anything.
Count me in too! Look, look! Behold the results of my training with Rise-chan! 1, 2, bam!
Teddy puts his palm together and keeps his face at a fixed angle while craning his neck around. The kind of thing is called isolation in dance terms. But I don't remember Rise ever teaching Teddy any such moves. Where did he even learn that?
That has nothing to do with fighting shadows.
Eh, you never know. I mean, it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Man, why dancing of all things?
We're not sure how that really works.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet. All we know is that our power won't defeat these shadows. Instead, we've discovered that we can free them by affecting them with our dance.
They're trying to capture us with their dancing too, right? Then it sounds to me like we ought to fight fire with fire.
Mm-hmm. Expressing ourselves through dance. It sounds exciting.
You guys, this isn't all fun and games.
What a relief. Though everyone is chatting like normal, I can tell that they're already thinking about how to solve this case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of any mystery.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the investigation team got back in action.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
Well, call it fate or whatever. But if you ask me, that's just how we are.
If we can save people, I'm all for it. I think it's definitely better than doing nothing.
My magnificent moves will save all the innocent idols.
Shit.
And one of them will fall madly in love with me, despite it being forbidden in the world of showbiz.
Like that'd happen. Man, I really can't take you anywhere. Wait a sec. What if Teddy's got a point? What if he's not entirely wrong this time? Is there even the slimmest of
love
slim
how,
chances that it could
one
happen for
one
me?
of the like still poses of Yosuke, his two of his eyes are going in different directions. He's like a Lufufu of Yosuke.
Never, as long as you're thinking like that. Ah, you're all here. I hope your long trip was a smooth one.
Oh, hey, Inoue-san.
Ah, hello. I'm actually just waiting for the intermission. Close up here. I turn to see the voice coming from behind us, and I find Inoue-san coming towards us with his usual smile. He must have been passing by when he noticed us. Only so much. I now kind of remember that this game has a ridiculous amount of dialogue and text for a dancing game. I almost feel like this has more than like regular Persona. Anyway, he seems a little more tired today, though. Is it because the Kahneman kitchen girls are missing?
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
Isn't this our chance? Want to try and get some information out of him?
Yeah. I just love his eyes going the other direction. It's killing me.
Huh? Wow, you're all in costume. Well, the show's still a ways off, but you seem so fired up already.
Well, we were thinking we should do a full group dress rehearsal.
Derp.
But we didn't know if there was any place to change,
Oh,
so
man.
we just wore our costumes.
I see. But you know, there are plenty of changing rooms available here. Goodness, Kanji-kun, your hair certainly stands out. It really packs a punch.
Huh? You think so? Guess I'm used to it. I mean, I had it like this for the longest time. Oh, but this festival's the last time I'm gonna wear this punk getup, though. I made up my mind to stop acting like a badass and be more like who I really am.
Ah, I see. That sounds like a fine idea. I must say, those costumes look splendid on all of you. I guess that sort of natural high schooler look can't be faked. People respond well to that sort of thing. The outfits seem to fit well, too. I'm glad we went to the trouble to have them custom tailored.
That's right. The thing Inoue-san was most particular about was how we're genuine high school students. Because of that, we all had to carefully bring back our look from when we were used to be at the same high school. Because of that, we all had to carefully bring back. Everyone got excited and worked with each other to get their hairstyle and things just right in the way that it was then. I love how they're talking like this is their first high school reunion, and like it says right in the beginning of the game, it's only been 6 months since the end of Persona 4. So like some of them are still in fucking high school, and it's like they're just like getting back to my salad days. It's like Jesus Christ. Me too. Even though I go to a different high school now, I'm wearing an outfit that looks like a match to their school uniform. This whole thing gives me an honest sense of nostalgic joy.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you something, Inoue-san?
What is it? I'll try and answer if I can.
Well, it's about the Love Meets Bonds festival. Kahneman Kitchen is performing in that too, right?
That's the plan. What about it?
Oh, it's nothing important. I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I was just wondering if I could, say hi to them, that's all.
The wandering eyeballs killing me.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they're all pretty busy right now.
Huh? Really? That's weird. I mean, most of the group is in the
Frickin' Teddy.
Oh, ignore him. Just carry on.
Chie instantly covers Teddy's mouth and motions for us to keep talking. That was a close one. Teddy, for his part, is still flailing his arms and legs while Chie shushes him. Seeing a question forming in Inoue-san's eyes, we slip between him and Teddy, trying to gloss over Teddy's slip-up with our smiles.
I mean, of course they're busy. I'm sorry I even asked. It'll be fine. Man, what a shame, though.
Oh, but Konami-chan is in the midst of a poster photo shoot in the studio here. Why don't you go see her later? Rise-chan can show you the way. She'll probably sign an autograph.
An autograph? Seriously?
Ugh. Well, ad break. I get to rest my voice for a minute 30. I looked away for a second. I look back and then I see just freaking Yosuke's wandering eyeball. Oh my god. I'm kind of curious with the version that comes free with the two pack if like they fixed up some of the art or something. I haven't seen it, so I have no idea, but that's just killing me. I got to admit, the folks that are the B squad for Persona Team definitely have upped their game over time. All right, ad break's finished. Let's keep going. Complete with Yosuke's eyeball.
I mean, that'd be great. Then I guess we'll go stop by later.
You must be tired from the long trip, though, so get some rest first. Well, I have a meeting to attend, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, see you later, Inoue-san.
We see Inoue-san off and give a sigh of relief. Whew. Looks like we managed to squeeze some information out of him without raising any suspicion.
Yosuke-senpai, your acting sucks! I was afraid Inoue-san would pick up on it. You too, Teddy. What were you thinking letting that slip?
I'm deeply sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Ah, bare bones.
Well, at least it's clear now. From how I was acting, those Konami girls ain't come back yet.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. It must have been Tomoe-san herself that Rise-chan picked up on.
There's no doubt. It was brief, but that couldn't have been anyone else. I'm positive that reading was Tomoe's.
It's decided then. Let's all watch that video at midnight tonight. And we'll head into the midnight stage once more. What? Did I say something odd?
Naoto, every now and then you say some pretty nutso stuff like it's no big deal.
I didn't think too much about how we were going in there, but that sounds pretty scary.
There's no other way. We don't know any other means of getting in. In any case, time is of the essence. Come on, let's hurry to the studio.
Naoto must have been pretty embarrassed. She hurries on ahead, leaving us behind. We all look around before following her. One way or another, we ride into battle at midnight. We'll meet with resistance on the midnight stage. We spent the time until then working on our dance moves. I think we can learn a lot from each other. With a reinforced resolve to save the missing girls, I slowly follow my trusty friends.
That reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together. There's probably a lot we can learn from each other, so let's get as much practice as time permits.
Showtime!
Yo, yo, yo! Time for me to get your next lesson rolling! First, I'm gonna talk about these things called unison notes. Sometimes these stretchy notes will come flying at you. These are unison notes. You gotta press 2 buttons at the same time. Give it a shot. Press the 2 connected buttons together with the notes. How'd you do? Okay, next up we gotta talk about hold notes. You gotta press and hold these ones. Make sure you let go in time with the rhythm too. Did you figure out the timing?
Enough,
you gotta know when to let go.
This
All
game
right,
is
time for your
actually,
final exam. Get the audience all
2
hyped
buttons
up and
alone
clear
is
this
actually
stage.
kind of difficult.
Nice moves. That's it. This bear has nothing left to teach you. I had tons of fun dancing with all of you. Bye-bye, everyone!
I think the biggest thing that gets me with this game is that there's just so much.
This nonstop rehearsal's brutal. My legs are killing me.
There's just so much going on the screen when you're usually doing the dance segments that, like, by the time you start getting into like 2 button notes and holds and stuff, it's just so all over the place that it's actually kind of overwhelming. We've been practicing the routine ever since everyone arrived, and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. That's to be expected. Rise is the only one who managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking many breaks.
We are appearing in a professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about. We need practice.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
It does, but we have to do it.
Good job, guys! You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go. That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
Oh, don't reward that boy.
A reward? Did you have something for me?
You like Kanami's kitchen, right? Well, why don't we go check out Kanami's photo shoot?
Ooh, seriously?
Everyone else wants to go too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Konami. Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
You know, I have a feeling the reason why his eye is lazy that I've noticed is like it looks like they just redrew one of his eyeballs rather than actually make a new pose. So that's what that was about. I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Rise is very good at this sort of thing. You could say that she has a knack for making people smile. I've already met Konami-san, so I honestly just wanted to practice a little more. But if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. I quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance, where everyone is waiting. All right. Okay. As we are just getting into another save point, I think since Sugary Requiem came in, I would say that is my cue to go cook dinner. So, Terry, and I did see that there was a bear in the watching as well. So, with all of these, I am going to be putting these up on the YouTubes, and that way that I know that folks that are wanting to continue on from Kel streams with P4, you can get the full P4 saga, and enjoy all the story, because there is kind of an absurd amount of story for what ostensibly is just a dancing game, you know. And I do find it kind of interesting because I honestly have not played P3 and P5 dancing. My understanding was that they were, you know, less of, hey, this is a spin-off, like an actual spin-off of Persona, and was just more of like, hey, this is a dancing game, you know, just for fun. But this one definitely has a lot of story. I did remember that. I just remember how much. I mean, I technically can at some point. Ultimax, maybe. The big thing with Ultimax is that I can't remember if Ultimax was PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. Because I have the original Ultimax and I have the PC version. Yeah, it's on Steam, but the Steam version's really weird. It's like really unstable and like runs at a weird resolution. At least that was my experience with it so far. And it kind of also goes along with my it would also kind of break my like playing on the original systems thing that I'm kind of going for. That's why, that's the other reason why I'm doing it as close as I can to playing on a Vita and streaming from a Vita is that wasn't really a system that you could even really hack to play on a TV. So so I did the next best thing. Yeah, it's like now I found out you can actually just buy it in a pack, which, by the way, anybody who doesn't have it, the P3, P5 with P4 pack is $10. I am on a PS TV. See, I am on a PS TV. So when I say that, oop, wait. Yeah, I am on a PS TV. Yeah, I really like the noise, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to switch to a different transition because it is a little bit much. I just switched it on. Anyway, but yeah, I did move over to having the I did move over to having the Vita TV. I did notice that it was $10 for the pack, so I bought the pack. I'm not 100% certain. I need to boot it up to actually see if it has all the ridiculous amount of DLC. Because that's kind of the thing with this game, was that, like, I don't know if the collection will show. Graphics? No. Okay, it's kind of hard to actually pull it all through without like going through it all, but like there is an absolutely absurd amount of costumes. There's like 10 or 15 extra songs, like just all kinds of DLC for P4. So yeah, I have to double check. I might switch over to the PS5 version. I don't know, or PS4 or PS5. But you know, I'm kind of enjoying playing it on the Vita TV just for novelty's sake. But yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go ahead and make a dinner. Yeah, that was the thing, was like, if you look it up, you can find the DLC for P5 and P3 when you go on the PS Store, but there's like no listing for any of the DLC. So I'm like, I also wouldn't put it past Atlas or Sega to just literally put it out and then not make any of the DLC available. Like, just like, it's just like the base game, and you're like, where's the DLC? And they're like, in your dreams. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them for doing that, but we'll see. I'll check it. Like I said, I got it a little bit earlier, but yeah, anyway, gonna get it food. And again, thanks everybody for coming by, and I'll probably put this up tonight. Yeah, so anybody who missed can watch. But all right, have a good night, everybody.